Hello, I'm the founder and CEO of Africa Climate Resilience. It's a climate tech startup bridging the gap in global south climate finance. But how do we bridge the gap? By pairing carbon intensive industries with rural indigenous communities. One might think that these two groups have nothing in common, but actually they have a common nexus, which is the trees. Trees represent a natural decarbonization solution for carbon intensive industries like big oil, airline, shipping, car manufacturers, and so forth, while simultaneously they represent a source of livelihood for rural indigenous communities around the world. They bring water, they bring food, they bring income, they also bring quality education, and I'll get to that a little bit later. Win-win partnership between carbon-intensive industries and rural indigenous communities could unlock billions in climate finance in a win-win partnership where big oil will finally be able to confidently disclose their scope 3 emissions while at the same time mitigating their net zero targets. A win-win partnership between carbon intensive industries and rural indigenous communities could unlock billions in climate finance that will go to these rural communities that are the most affected by climate change. Big oil already spent billions on offsets. Now it's time that a, a sizable percentage of that investment goes into indigenous rural communities. Right now, over 80% of rural indigenous forests go unfunded while they are the most affected by climate change. So it's time to rebalance that economy. Last but not least, our operation have a gender focus, gender equality focus. And how do we do that? First of all of our projects begin with setting up a water infrastructure. The water infrastructure allows young girls to get water from the village instead of spending hours collecting water at sites that are remote. That time saved by these young girls could be reinvested into education and income generating activities. That's a factor number one. Factor number two, income generation. By planting fruit trees and fruit that also grow medicine and other commodities, we create business opportunities for young girls and women. The women can sell those commodities to local market, thereby increasing their income. And the last effort is inclusion. It's important to include women in the decision making of the projects that are impacting their lives. By including them, we make better decisions. We also cater to their needs and their concern and improve